Hey everyone, so this is the third video in the 4 video series, and this is the top 8 flowers and their properties. The thing I like about flowers is that you can dry them and you can burn them, you can make teas out of them. Sorry, I have a hair in my mouth. Lovely. That's what happens when you live with a bunch of cats. um, you can grow them. Oh my goodness. I hope I got it this time. You can grow them. As they grow, the intent grows with it. There are so many things. You can even like add rosebuds into your food if you wanted to, or whatever. You can add make different teas, and add things to your food. So really, flowers are very versatile and they're great. So these are the top 8 flowers that are most popularly used. And flowers have a softer, gentler energy than herbs. Don't be fooled though. They pack one hell of a punch when it comes to boosting magic. Flowers speak straight to the heart and evoke strong emotional responses from humankind. So, with that being said, number 1 is chrysanthemum. And because mums contain a natural component called pyrethrum, this repels fleas. So this flower is often used in efforts involving the protection of animals. Use it too for repelling noisy neighbors and unwanted guests. This flower is poisonous if ingested, so don't eat it. Don't make a tea out of this one, but you can plant it outside of your home to repel fleas. You can, if you don't have any animals at home, you can actually have indoor planted chrysanthemums, like in your windowsills or whatever. If you do have cats and dogs, or any other loose animals, I would not recommend, or even small children, I would not recommend growing this, or even having a potted chrysanthemum plant inside your home, because you never know. Kids put everything in their mouth, young children put everything in their mouth, and animals love to taste things that sometimes they shouldn't be tasting. So keep it on the safe side. If you have young children or you have animals, this may not be the best plant to keep in the home, but it's a great plant to have outside the home. So you can, like I said, you can plant this for all of those purposes. If you have really noisy neighbors and you just kind of want to settle things down, or if you want to protect your home from unwanted guests, or if you want to repel fleas, plant this right outside your home. Number 2 is daisy. And this flower promotes joy and makes you feel good all over. And they're just the cutest little flower ever. Also works wonders when you need to take yourself a little less seriously. And this flower is also poisonous if it is ingested. No teas for this one either. Do not add this to your food. Bad things will happen. So, this is great though if you want to add them to a sachet, or if you want to do a spell and for this purpose, like let's say if you want to, kind of have like a release, which I mean, I think that if you're going to if you want to take yourself a little less seriously, you need to kind of let go of some things. And what a great way to release something than to maybe burn it, and so you can do this like a release spell, and just kind of allow certain things to be released as the smoke is wafting away. Number 3 is the honeysuckle, and usually found in the woods or on fences, this fragrant vine relieves stress and lifts the spirit. Also works well with efforts involving prosperity, good luck, and increase in psychic awareness. The berries of the honeysuckle could disturb the digestive system if taken internally. So the rest of the plant is okay, but just to be on the safe side, do not eat the berries of the honeysuckle. You can use them in sachets, and you can use them in different things. So that's the wonderful thing about flowers as well, is that there are so many different ways you can use them, that there really are so many options. So even if you can't take it internally, if you can't make a tea out of it, or if you can't do this, you can't do that, you can always use it another way. So that's always great. Number 4 is the iris, and this is secret to the goddess of the same name. The flower represents the bridge between life and death, and for this reason it is often used in matters that deal with reincarnation and contacting members of the spirit world. Try it too for efforts involving courage and wisdom. And some species of this flower are poisonous if ingested. So if you have like wild iris growing in your yard, if you own a lot of land, or if you go and buy seeds and you want to plant them, or I think iris comes in bulbs, not seeds. So you would plant the bulbs. I would just make sure that the species of iris that you are planting is safe. If you want to harvest it and make a tea out of it or whatever, just make sure that you know which species you have. So number 5 is lilies, which are one of my favorite flowers. They're so pretty. Tiger lily is one of my, I think my absolute favorite. This is often used in bad habit and hex breaking efforts. This flower is also great for courage, protection, and purification. Number 6 is the pansy, and the pansy sends a very special message to the universe. The message is don't forget, and for this reason they're used in efforts involving studies, knowledge retention, clarity of mind, and good memory. This would actually be a very good flower for someone who is suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's. You can do make a sachet for them, and they can carry it around, so especially where it boosts the memory. I think that is a great tool to use for someone who has a degenerative disease like that. Number 7 is roses, and this is renowned for its love-bringing properties, but they also work well in rituals involving fresh starts, luck, protection, prophetic dreaming, and psychic awareness. And the green parts of this flower are poisonous, but the petals are safe for internal use. So, and I don't know if you've ever had like the tea with the rose buds in it before. I'm not like a huge tea person, but it's actually really good. So, you can even add, they have, I think it's regular just rose tea, but you can actually have like rose buds in other teas as well. You can make your own teas. That's the wonderful thing about this. But that's roses. And number 8, this is the last one. This is sweet pea. So this flower promotes friendship and brings joy to all relationships. It also works well in efforts where getting to the truth of the matter is an issue. This flower is poisonous when ingested, so just use with caution. And this is the 3rd video. So these are the top 8 flowers and their magical properties. So I hope you enjoyed. And the last video of the series will be on trees. And I love trees so much. I love trees. I want to get into it, so I'll be talking for another 5 minutes. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye.